Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gashi's Command TV, the Tourist Mind Black Africa. Faith Odhiambo is the president of the Law Society of Kenya, new in office, but very, very admirable. For those of you who have been following the crisis in Kenya today, the crisis where Gen Z and the millennium leaders are coming together, are agitating for reforms, are agitating for economic liberation, political liberation, and social liberations. You would have noted one very admirable lady, Faith Odhiambo. Ladies and gentlemen, good leaders are known in times of crisis. When there are crises, a leader will always emerge, and bad leaders will also be known. For the Law Society of Kenya, we have noted one, Faith Odhiambo. At this juncture, if you appreciate Faith Odhiambo, please like this video. If you appreciate her work, if you approve her work, whatever she is doing, please like this video and maybe send some flowers, maybe light something to actually congratulate this wonderful lady. I'm looking at her and I'm seeing an angel in her. I'm seeing a leader in her. And an angel because she is always available. She came at the right time. She came when the country needed her service most. And I want to commend the Law Society of Kenya for giving us this rare gem. If you look at Faith Odhiambo seems to be overworking. I remember when there were cases of allegations of massacre in Githurai, she was there at night. At the crack of dawn, she was also there. When Alfred Kettel was abducted from the church, we saw her at the Central Police Station. We saw her. She's overworking. She is giving pro bono services, trying to rally the legal fraternity to defend the downtrodden, to defend our youth. When you look at her, you realize that she is tribeless. She is fearless. She is what the doctors prescribed for this nation. She is an epitome of good leadership. When you look at Faith Odhiambo, you see hope. In fact, these are the kind of leaders that the country needs. These are the kind of leaders who should be steering this nation. Would you compare the service of Faith Odhiambo to any service or to any competence, to any person in the cabinet on William Samoei Ruto's government? Do you have such leaders? Zero. There's nobody who would compare to such devoted soul. Again, when I look at her, see somebody who is charismatic, very, very charismatic, somebody who is very courageous, somebody who is brave, somebody who is somebody with the energy that this country needs. Because this country needs leaders who are very energetic. This country needs leaders who are forthright. People who are on a mission. And this lady is on a mission. And I'm sure she's going to leave a very, very good legacy. Yesterday, she was in court on Sundays. Imagine, on Sunday, trying to bail out, to represent students who were arrested, I think, on Thursday and on Tuesday. She was there on Sunday. You see, this is what we call leadership. This is what leaders need to do. Yani anajitolea wakati wowote bila kujali ni nani, ni maskini ama ni nani. She has all the leadership skills that are needed. I think, would you compare this leader, say with, she's the president of the Law Society of Kenya. Would you compare her with Wetangula? Would you compare her Jamerson Kigi, would you even compare her to William Samoei Ruto? Because she is very, very competent. Again, when you look at her, you see a gem in her. And I think the women fraternity should be very, very, I think they should be very proud of this lady. Kenya should be very proud of this lady. Women can do it. Women are doing it. Women are in the front line of liberation. This is an iron ready. And you see, if you are there and you're still thinking about tribe, ole wako. Sababu, I've said this one thing that has always destroyed this nation. Hii mambo ya ukabila. Sijui ametoka wapi. Ameenda wapi. But when you look at the services that are offered, they are excellent services. So the issue of tribe should not emerge anywhere in this country. When you see such a leader like Faith Odhiambo, who is standing with the poor, because you see, most of the people that she's representing are poor, cannot even afford to bail themselves out. She is in the police station. She is in courts. She is on the ground. And this is what a leader should do. A leader who is available. You know, I was asking myself, does Faith Odhiambo sleep? Surely. When does she sleep? Because I was also asking myself, I'm not sure whether the Law Society of Kenya have the post of the deputy president or whatever they may call it. That she has a deputy. Because all what we are seeing is her trying to mobilize other lawyers. Is her on the ground. Is her arguing with the policemen, telling them you are wrong on this one. And her points are very, very clear. She is very, very clear. Very, very focused. Her dedication to duty, her dedication to the profession can only make the Law Society of Kenya proud. And if you are a lawyer and you are here, remember to thank Faith Odhiambo. And if you can be able to reach out Faith Odhiambo, mwambie she is a gem. Mwambie tunampenda sana. Mwambie apokee maua yetu. Mwambie anafanya kazi nzuri sana. And her future, her career will be rewarded. One day, her efforts will be rewarded. And the funny thing with the Kenyans, if she were to vie for the presidency, you see some people saying, oh, she's a woman, oh, she comes from sijui Nyanza, sijui nini. This is the kind of foolishness that's been eating this nation. This is the kind of problem that Africa has been going through. But when you look at Faith Odhiambo, you see somebody who understands her assignments. Because when you look at the leadership of this nation, the leadership of this nation does not understand its assignments. When you look at the judiciary, the leadership of the judiciary does not understand its assignments. Same case applies to our legislature. Same case applies to our executive. Same case applies to so many other institutions. They don't understand what they're supposed to do. They don't know that what we need is servant leadership. Because Faith Odhiambo is offering what we call servant leadership. Faith Odhiambo, I think Kenyans need to think beyond the current assignment and maybe even consider her as a future president of this country. And if Gen Z, because I know you are going to play a major role in 2027, and the Milia guys, because you are the majority, these are the kind of leaders that you should bring on the table. Bring these kind of leaders. Because I believe that Kenya is not short of good people. Kenya is not short of people who can excel. Kenya is an epitome of excellence. Only that, kile ambacho tunapata, tunakuja kuchagua wale watu ambao wako na visa vya ufisadi, wale watu ambao wana pesa, hata hujui hizo pesa zimetoka wapi, wale watu ambao wako na tamaa. It is also very, very important to understand the people, because some of these people that you see in leadership, when you look at their past, it is tainted, it is questionable. We often say the past explains the present and help us to predict the future. Faith Odhiambo, hongera, heko, tunakupa mkono wa tahania. Guys, please like this video, share this video, share it to even to the Law Society of Kenya. Wabi hongera, itumiwe hata Faith Odhiambo. In fact, if I had her number, I would call her and tell her whatever you are doing is wonderful, is admirable, is what Kenyans need at the moment. Because actually, without legal services, some of the people who are being arrested would rot in jail. But with Faith Odhiambo at the helm, there is hope. Ladies and gentlemen, have a blessed day. Till next time, bye-bye.